Welcome back to another opportunity to simply show up to this space together as our most authentic selves, who we truly are and who we truly want to be, and leaving the conditioning of how somebody else told us to be or how somebody else told us to think at the door, so that we can bring more of the peace and the power that comes from being deeply connected with our truest selves into our lives, so that we can create the quality of life and the type of life that we truly want. And today's core message is all about being able to create the quality of life that we want and the style of life that we want. And so the core message is today, I'm going to build the anticipation. The core message is today, take action even in the face of fear. I'm going to say that one more time to really let this marinate so that we can begin to embody it. Take action even in the face of fear. Because as we are moving through anxiety, as we are creating the quality of life that we want, what is part of the journey is going from a place of what we know to what we don't know. Or I'll put it differently, going from a place of certainty to a place of uncertainty. Or I'll say it even one other way, going from a place of comfort to discomfort, because we don't know what this part of life looks like for us because we haven't been there before. So it can be uncomfortable. And as we create this new quality of life for ourselves, or this new type of lifestyle for ourselves, whether we are embarking on a healing journey, maybe one of our first, or maybe just a different one that we've been on before, or maybe we're building our own business, or maybe we are starting a new relationship, whatever it might be, as we embark on these new journeys, it is so normal. It is so normal. Let this really sink in. To have fear and anxiety pop up, to surface in these experiences. Fear and uncertainty are like best friends. When uncertainty is there, it's only normal that fear is going to pop up there as well. And when we begin to react to that fear is when anxiety could pop up as well. And so, again, the core message here is take action even in the face of fear. And here's why. Because when we are coming to the uncertain paths of creating a business, starting a new relationship, or embarking on a healing journey to create a new quality of life for ourselves without that anxiety, what could often happen is we react to that fear by overthinking about the journey, of overthinking if we want to go on this journey, of having paralysis by over-analysis, because we are trying to see the entire picture or paint the whole picture of this new journey, of this new quality of life for ourselves, so that we can protect ourselves from any pain that might come up along the way of that uncertainty, or any what ifs that might come up along this new journey that we may not have been up against before, that we may not have been embarked on before. And so when we are in that place of having that fear and we become reactive to the anxiety, what could end up happening is we don't even take a step forward because we are reacting to that fear so much. Whereas the flip side of it is recognizing that it is only normal for the fear to come up. And even though the fear is there, that doesn't mean that we can't take a step forward towards the vision that we have for ourselves. Because emotions, whether it be fear or doubt, or it be happiness or joyfulness or excitement, they will always be fluctuating and moving around, because emotion literally translates to energy in motion. So if we are constantly at the whim of the different emotions that are at play within our experience, and constantly reacting to them, then we will be taken off course from that vision that we have for ourselves of creating this new quality of life for ourselves through a healing journey or a business or a new relationship. And so taking that action, even in the face of fear, looks like being grounded in ourselves, even when the emotions pop up. Having the vision clear so that we know what it is that we're working towards. And so it is only natural that when we are on these new paths for ourselves, that fear will come up, and we don't need to react to it. We don't need to get lost in it. And so I'm going to share 3 tools today that are going to allow us to stay grounded in ourselves as we embark on this new journey of, again, creating a new quality of life for ourselves through a healing journey, or be creating or embarking on a new relationship or building a new business. And so I bring this to you today truly because this is something that I have been working on, right? I have gotten into the grasps, the grips of paralysis from overanalysis and perfectionism on embarking on building my own business, which is a lot of uncertainty. And so the 3 tools are really centered around grounding into ourselves, building trust within ourselves, and trusting the other universal factors, the energies that are at play in guiding us through our lives and that are guiding us through these specific journeys. So here are the 3 tools that I personally employ, and I'll even throw a 4th one in there, that I personally employ when going through this journey. The first tool is a simple one, and this is one that I do on a regular basis, on a daily basis. The first tool is create a self-love ritual for you. Create a self-love ritual for you. Now, what this looks like for me personally is I take time for myself, 2 hours every morning, to wake up and move my body, number 1. Then I read for about, let's say, 20 minutes. I read. 3rd, I meditate. And then 4th, I journal. That is what my self-love ritual looks like. It's just 4 or 5 activities that light me up, that bring me back to myself, that allow me to reconnect with myself. And then that I can go into my day, into any of the uncertainties or any of the challenges that might come up. But I am grounded in myself first thing in the morning. And these self-love rituals, whether it be in the morning or in the evening, whenever they are, what they do is they are building self-trust by letting you see that you can show up for yourself, that you can prioritize time for you, so that you can do things that light you up and that bring you fulfillment and bring you power, right? These are like when you plug your phone in overnight to charge its battery. These are times for you to charge your battery, right? Mentally, physically, spiritually, however you see fit for you. And you don't need to start out by having this huge, crazy routine. Just start with one thing that really lights you up. And that is tool number 1. The second tool is actually something that we talked about in a video about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and that is take one step at a time and celebrate each step. Take one step at a time and celebrate each step. And I'll tag the video somewhere up here so that you can dive further into that and see what it really feels like to take one step at a time. Because when we are embarking on these new journeys of uncertainty and creating this new vision for ourselves and this new reality for ourselves, sometimes it can be overwhelming. And when we maybe become overwhelmed or we become foggy because of the fear, then what can end up happening is we want to do so much at one time so that we can move through the fear, so that we can conquer the overwhelm and we can create this vision. And sometimes that can lead to fatigue, that could lead to burnout, that could lead to us becoming disempowered, because what's really happening there is we are reacting to the fear. Whereas if we take one step at a time towards this vision that we have for ourselves, towards this new reality that we want for ourselves, we are building self-trust again by taking that one step at a time. We are showing ourselves that, yeah, we can actually do this and do that and do that and do this. And as you do that one step at a time, you're building momentum. You are showing yourself this is possible. You are showing yourself that you can show up. And that builds that momentum. It rewards you when you celebrate, and it allows you to make a grand amount of progress towards what you're doing over time without biting off too much at one time. Now, the third tool here is have a strong why. Have a strong why and come back to this why. So when you are embarking on a new business or you're embarking on a new healing journey, why are you doing it? Why do you want this? Why is it important to you? Right? And when you can come back to that why, what you're doing is you're tapping into that raw emotional power that set you on this course in the first place. And so when anybody has a strong why, and Tony Robbins talks about this, a lot of other people that I listen to talk about this. When we have a strong why, it allows us to use that emotional power, that raw emotional power and vision, to break through the challenges that do come up for us so that we can remain centered in ourselves as we go and create this reality for ourselves, as we handle the difficult emotions that might come up, that come with going through your first healing journey or come with going through your first business being built, right? Having that strong why allows you to come back to why you're doing this and reignite that power, that passion to create what it is that's important to you. And here is the fourth tool that I just decided to add into here. The fourth tool is have a strong support system. Create a strong support system. And I'll put a video up here about support systems and the power of relationship so that we can feel supported as we go through whatever these journeys are, so that we have people that we can talk to, we can move through challenges with and verbally process with. And having, whether it be best friends or it be therapists or it be a men's group or a women's group or a coach, having a mix of both professional support and also of the friend support and the different men's circles or women's circles, it allows us to feel like we have people behind us that are supporting us if we fall back a little bit, that are here lifting us up even when things become difficult. Support system in my life has also played a major role. I just got off a call with my coach, and I was going through some big challenges with having my first business and creating my first business, and I was able to talk with him and see blind spots that I wasn't able to see, and it was the support system that helped me to do that. These are the ways that I have been able to move through the uncertainty that comes with embarking on a new journey and the fear that comes with it and the other emotions that come with it. And so I invite you to also share what comes up for you as you are going about a new journey for you. What are the emotions that have really come to your experience in your journey, whether it be a business or whether it be the healing journey through anxiety, whatever it might be. And also, maybe you have other tools that are helping you through your journey. What tools are you using? What tool that we talked about in here really speaks to you? This is the learning, the growing, and evolving together so that we can really support each other. The support system is here because at the end of the day, this is a community. That's what the intention was with this YouTube channel. So I look forward to hearing from you. And to emphasize that support system even more, I do a meditation group, guided meditation every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. There's a group of us. I lead the meditation. We have a little bit of an open circle to share and connect. And it's a really nice donation-based way to connect and grow every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. And the last thing that I'll share, which I have been very excited about over the past months, is I am offering now, I wanted to do this for a long time, since 2016 when I started my channel, I am now offering one-on-one coaching so that we could take all the different pieces and tools and practices and insights that we talk about on the channel into a very personalized approach for you to go on whatever journey you are going on to create whatever quality of life that you have in mind for yourself. So I look forward to hearing from you in the comments. And if you want to make it private, you could reach out to me on Instagram. You could do that here or here somewhere. And if I don't see you there, then I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Much love, and I will see you very soon.